Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. If you like The Mike Wagner Show and you want to make your own podcast, well, let me tell you about Anchor. First of all, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You can also add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are endless. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. You can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosensia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike for The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for It Goes Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, makes great gifts 24/7 for family, friends, and loved ones. Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia for great books like Missing, Once, Wrinkles, also cool merchandise like t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia. Check it out today. Also support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you give generously today. We're here with a terrific duo who are the co-owners of Arminio Entertainment and part of the East Coast Hall of Fame. And we had one on the show who's also part of the amazing group as well, too. And they also have a group called Stiletto and the Sax Man. We'll be talking about the book 0 to 60. And of course, we'll be talking about the amazing career of a wonderful lady who's a singer, dancer, and also a trumpet player and all-around entertainer and one of the top vocalists in the business and keeping the 50s and 60s alive. And we also have a fine gentleman who spent 60 years in the music industry, 20 years growing and 40 years actually running the business. And he's also involved with all things live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios, somewhere in beautiful downtown New York City or venturing the New Jersey on the East Coast, whatever you choose, the amazing, wonderful duo, and talk about the book 0 to 60, also Stiletto and the Sax Man. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful duo, Doreen and Joey Arminio. Guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
We love it. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Well, it's great. Well, it's great to have you guys on board. I mean, you guys got amazing careers. You're the co-owners of Arminio Entertainment, part of the East Coast Hall of Fame. And Doreen, you're a singer, dancer, trumpet player, and all-around entertainer. And you're one of the top vocalists in the business and keeping the 50s and 60s alive. And Joey, you spent 60 years in the business, which is the music industry, 40 years being involved, 20 years growing. And you guys have a group called Stiletto and the Sax Man. We'll also talk about your book, Joey, 0 to 60, and a lot of great stuff. And before getting to all that, guys, tell us how I first got started.
How we got started together or separately?
Yes. let's start with you two together and then we'll go separate. But first, it's got to be together since you're a couple.
Okay, so I'd say it was about 1999. I'd say
Yeah.
I came and I was a dancer in New York City, and I was I was moving to New Jersey, so I wanted to perform, and I really hadn't sang before much professionally at all, and I just answered a little bitty ad in the East Coast Rocker, and I went to an audition, and it was Joey and Nikki V. They were a duo at a coffee house. And I walked in and I just fell in love with their sound. He was running around the place playing the saxophone. I said, I got to be a part of this. Yeah. And we've been together ever since.
It's been like 22 years now.
22 years.
Yeah.
22 years. Wow. It's just like, what was that moment that simply said to you, this is what we're going to do as a group? So,
well, it was doing the oldies and keeping the oldies alive was most of my life. I mean, that was something I've always wanted to do. Always wanted the greatest show band, always oldies show bands. I always wanted, the best, the best that I could possibly have as far as shows and things like that. So when she came in, it was like I was looking for someone to enhance that by adding dancers and everything else. And Doreen came in with her amazing voice, her show quality. She just stepped the whole bar thing to another level, which was really nice. So we were an act. We were a show act rather than, a bar, like we were doing, like a coffee house or a small bar type thing. Mm-hmm. It's just what we chose to do. It was a different avenue, and it kept the oldies, the oldies are perfect for that, because that's what they've always been doing, the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas and Atlantic.
Oh, yeah, like the club scene, like the old Copacabana and what was it, the Continental? And I'm trying to think of some of the other legendaries like Coconut Grove and oh my gosh. And of course, you got in Chicago, the Aragon Ballroom. That was another popular one as well, too. So, oh my gosh, that's a lot. So, and of course, let's get to our careers. And Joe, you've been in business 60 years, 20 years growing, 40 years business overall. And, tell us how you got started in business.
Well, I go into a lot of it when I was growing up. I always loved music from the time I was, like 12 years old. My very first 45 was a 45 called Run Around by the Regents.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And that song just took me over the top. And I was listening to a lot of old country with my relatives.
Oh, really?
Okay. The old standard country. And then when I found this big barrel of records in the basement, my first 45 that I threw on my little 45 player, which I still have all this stuff, it ended up was Run Around by the Regents. And that started my career off in the oldies. Then it went right into Don K. Reed. Don K. Reed's a big oldies DJ out of New York, CBS FM 101.1. Mm-hmm. And he was one of my big inspirations. And then it just kept going from there. It was like the Dorothy and the Yellow Brick Road. You walk down the road and you find more people. You find the Scarecrow, you find the Tin Man, and you keep going. And it took me right up through many, many years of creating oldies bands with a group called the Wanderers, which I was with for about 12 years. AJ and the Hearts, the Street Hearts, these are all oldies acts. And in the meantime, I played with saxophone, a lot of different groups in the Asbury Park world, like, Gary U.S. Bonds, Eddie Testa, Joe Bonanno, and the Godsons of Soul. So it was a big march on and on and on. And then finally, I met Doreen, and then we started our own show group.
That's rather interesting too. And you talked about listen to the old time country. Who are some of your favorite country singers that you listen as well too? And who are some of your other favorites growing up? Not just country, but all the music genres.
Well, it started off with Buck Owens, Roy Clark, Barbara Mandrell, Dolly Parton, Jack Jones. George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Lynn Anderson. These were my country. This was playing all day long at our house.
Your family, yeah.
With my family. And then, of course, on Sunday, when the macaroni came out, we're Italian, so we had the whole thing. that's when the Connie Francis would be on, the Dean Martin, the Frank Sinatra. So we had a big round of influences at the time, you know.
Wow. I mean, I can go for some of that macaroni right now too. You make me think of it, and I am so ready for you, making me hungry.
I'll cook some for you one day.
We're always hungry. That's the problem.
Sounds good. Just send them over. It's like, people aren't going to mess with it, I'll tell you. So I trust your cooking. And Doreen, yourself as well, too. You've been a singer, dancer, trumpet player, all-around entertainer. You're one of the top vocalists in the business and keeping the 50s, 60s alive. And, tell us how you first got started in your career.
Well, like I said, I really didn't have a singing career until I met Joe. I just kind of took a shot. I could sing, but my career was in dance. I was a classical dancer in New York. I always was into putting on shows and things like that, choreography. And when I met him, we decided to kind of combine our worlds. My show theater thing into his musician thing, and we put it together. We added showgirls, and I choreographed everything, and we had a real different kind of act, and I just stuck with it. This is the only band I've really ever been in. I didn't hop around, and we just kind of have always been simpatico when it came to creativity, and love to.
Oh my gosh, that's so fascinating. You guys are the best in the business. And who are some of your favorite entertainers growing up, Doreen?
Oh, growing up, it's funny because I listened to records, but I would just really learn to sing like anybody that I heard on the record. So I really, really little, when I was really small, I would listen to Donny Osmond because he was in my range, and I would sing all his songs. And then when I got older, I practiced the Barbra Streisand music and show tunes, whatever my parents had in the house. And my brothers, I had a lot of brothers, and they all liked different kind of music. So I would just listen to whatever was there and just try to kind of repeat it because, I didn't have any training really. So I would just try to sound like the person that was singing in it. And as you always say, now when I sing something, even as a joke, I sound like, he calls me the parrot because
anybody she sings, she takes the shape of, which is really nice because it's so much fun to be a studio engineer and produce what she does, because she just, not only is her pitch amazing, but she just follows what it needed to be done, and she gets the job done in any style. I'm talking, she's actually working on a Spanish song now. She's
for Frank Piombo, actually.
Where we just did an English and Spanish tune for him. And she does everything from, oh my God, Frankie Lyman, the late Ronnie Spector, smooth jazz. She does it all,
yes.
Nice, strong rock voice. She's got a nice sound.
Mm-hmm. And it sounds like it too. Maybe think about the late Ronnie Spector. It's like how we all miss her and everything else. I mean, she was like the big thing, it's not just with, the Ronettes and all that. It's like, I think what really cemented her legacy when she sang with Eddie Money. It's like that really cemented
Fantastic,
her legacy.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think that song made me really appreciate Ronnie Spector singing with Eddie Money, but I think they're both singing up in rock and roll heaven right now as we speak. It's like, come on, take me home tonight. Now you can join me. So
yeah, great stuff. And she did some nice work in Asbury Park with the Asbury Park people too. Sounded great. I think she performed with a lot of them, which was a rock sound, but it was great. She's just great. Her voice was just really workable, and it was notable. So everybody knew,
Everybody knew.
Hey, that's Ronnie. We love Ronnie.
That's right. And we love her as well, too. We'll talk about you guys with Arminio Entertainment, part of the East Coast Hall of Fame. Also, your wonderful group, Still Out on the Stacked Man, and your book as well, too, Joey, 0 to 60. We'll get to that in just 1 minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SonicWebStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out The Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Check out great books, merchandise, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia. Check it out today. Also support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you give generously today. We're here with a terrific duo of Doreen and Joey Arminio of Arminio Entertainment and part of the East Coast Music Hall of Fame here on the Mike Wagner Show, and talk more about Arminio Entertainment and once again how you established and what you guys do and everything like that. And you're also part of the East Coast Hall of Fame, which is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can tell.
You want me to talk? Okay.
Both of you can talk. It's okay.
Both talk. Well, like I said, we started it by collaborating our 2 worlds. And we have a great piano player that we've been working with for the same amount of time. He's actually there before me, Nikki V.
Mhm.
And we started adding people as it went along. And we put together some great shows, some musical review shows with our band, Joey Arminio and the Family. We had a tribute show was called The Night at the 500 Club. And it was very Rat Pack, a mixture of some Broadway.
Mhm.
And then we did the
American Bandstand Review, which was a tribute, which we still do on the boardwalks and for Memorial Day and 4th of July. And that's a nice show
that was the
with dancers.
the USO
But that was
show.
the USO, but
Yeah.
it's now the All-American Variety. We kind of like made it a little more
And then
broad.
we did the American Bandstand show,
Right.
which is our most requested because it's just all oldies, and we would come out in wigs and stuff like that.
We used to change 15 costumes a show in a 1-hour
Every
show.
song, yeah.
15
Wow.
costumes.
Yeah, at least.
With
I
dancers.
don't know if
Yeah.
I could change my own costume that fast. I have to keep
Oh,
changing
it
in and out of
was
this. But I'm
fun.
taking. I have to take my time, otherwise I'd ruin it.
Yeah, some funny stuff happens backstage trying to get into some of these costumes.
Yeah,
but-
especially if it's small or if it's really like they put you in like one of these tents that is like sweaty and you're trying to
Oh.
get your jacket on and you're sweating and you can't get your arm through the coats and stuff and you rip holes and things. It's really funny. The girls have the wigs. I have wigs. I come out sometimes. We do a Broadway extravaganza, which was really cool,
We kind of moved on. We started working as a duo. We got invited to do a tour with the White Star Tours, and
Right.
it's a corporate tour, but they invited us to do the entertainment for their
Right.
clients. And so we kind of honed in our act as a duo, Stiletto and the Sax Man.
Yeah.
And I'm always in high heels, stilettos, so that's my
Mhm.
name. And
Yeah.
this is obvious. And we really started
In
to.
my hair, I usually do.
We had people really started to like
Yeah.
our duo a lot. So we've been doing that more often than not.
Yeah, we've been doing that, and we've also been working with a group which we call our brother group, the Cameos,
Mhm.
which is a 9-piece oldies show act.
Very
And
doo-wop,
then they're
yeah.
very doo-wop, lots of harmonies. In this group, Doreen goes up front with them, and I step back and play my more saxophone, which I really love because when I'm doing the running around the front all the time, I don't get to play my horn as much. So it's a real pleasure for me, and and I'll sing a few songs with them, which is really cool. But all these different acts comprise our Arminio Entertainment. So
Okay.
that's what we've been doing all these years, and
It's
yeah.
fun. We work a lot.
we work a lot.
Yes, you do. And you're also part of the East Coast Music Hall of Fame, along with Frank Piemo, who had on my show. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
an amazing honor to be on the East Coast Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
It sure is. Now in 2019, Joe won they have a few categories. The music maker category is, people like us, we didn't have hits with the oldies songs, but we're keeping the music alive. So it's kind of the next generation. And Joe won for Best Musician in 2019 for
Music makers, yeah.
category.
And Doreen was nominated for 19, 20, 21, 22. No, because of COVID.
Is that all?
I call myself the Susan Lucci of the Music Hall of Fame. I didn't lose. They just keep putting it off.
Yeah. Hopefully this year we'll have it though.
So this year we're going to have, we had a big gala, and it was so much fun.
So nice.
Then they had 12 Lifetime Achievement Awards. Larry Chance was there, and oh my God, everybody was there.
Lou Christie,
Johnny Maestro was tributed.
Bobby Rydell, and a lot of people, paying tribute to these people. Tony Orlando,
Ronnie Spector was there.
Connie Francis, and the cool thing was we opened up the show, one of the openers, and we had to perform in front of all these people, which was very, very nerve-wracking, because when you respect people so much, I mean, these people are like the top for us.
Well, we had to do Connie Francis's song "Stupid Cupid," and she was right there.
Hey, Stupid Cupid. Sorry.
I was kind of nervous to do it in front of her, but once we got started, we love the stage.
And then we had a great time. Once we're on stage, we're fine. It's getting there.
And it sounds like you guys are great as well too. What was some of the more funnier, more interesting moments that you had, besides all the backstage drama with all the like wardrobe malfunctions and trying to get in and out of this and everything? So
usually just getting to the jobs. We're terrible travelers.
That's the hardest part, is getting to the jobs. Once we're there, it's like you show up, there's no warming up, there's no nothing, maybe setting up equipment, working with the cast or whatever, but warm-ups, what's that? She doesn't warm up, I don't warm up, we can't. We have no time for warm-ups,
no,
so we had to learn to.
Getting to the jobs.
Getting to the jobs, because we show up, we're ready to go.
We're bad at travel.
Early sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But I had a lady, I was doing a song one time, I was singing Mambo Italiano, right? And in a big, some kind of American Legion Hall or something, and this lady, she came up, I was in the middle of the room, she must have come up behind me. I think she was drinking a lot.
Yeah, she gave her a bear hug.
She came up behind me and she jumped on me, and I did, out of total instinct, I just turned around and I whacked her.
Oh my gosh. It's like you never know who's gonna come up like that.
It was classic. It looked like a Bruce Lee movie.
I didn't mean it, but I was just surprised.
It was tremendous. And then, of course, the rest of the night she wanted to kill her, but it was all right. They picked her up and they carried her out and they threw her out the door. It was kind of interesting. But anyway, how did we get on that?
He said funny stories. That was
that was a funny story.
Oh my gosh, that had to be something as well too. And of course, speaking of funny stories, interesting, great stories as well too, let's talk about the book with Joey Arminio, 0 to 60. We'll get to that in just 1 minute. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson's The Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with Doreen and Joey Arminio of Arminio Entertainment and the book 0 to 60, The Joey Arminio Story, after this time out.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to the Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back with the amazing duo, Doreen and Joey Arminio from the East Coast here on the Mike Wagner Show. Part of Stiletto and the Saxman, the amazing group, co-owners of Arminio Entertainment. And let's talk about book as well, too. 0 to 60, the Joey Arminio story. And it's got to be a trip as well from 0 to 60. Tell us more about the book.
Well, the book is a massive 670 pages. It's a desktop book. It's something that you would buy, put it on a desk, and you could pick any section of it to read. You could either read it through or you could pick areas. Now, the way the book is going, I don't know if you can see this or not, but that's the book cover, 0 to 60. Mm-hmm. And, it has a little speedometer there and me on the sax. And Don K. Reed wrote the opening quote, which says, a musical trip you have to take, by Don K. Reed.
My brother did.
And her brother did the cover. And basically the book starts with my, history of my ancestry, not a lot, but the great grandparents and stuff. And then we go through growing up in Verona, New Jersey, and all through the high school days and why I'm a music, who got me in the whole business. Elvis Presley was my first influence. Harry Owens, my band teacher, was one of the, was probably his teaching was probably the most thing I learned in high school by his teachings, which were amazing. And that's all in the book. There's chapter on him, and it goes on and on right through music. It goes through when I start branching out into all the bands and stuff. So this is the whole history right up through the years. It tells us funny stories, things that I did, all the things that we talked about already tonight, until meeting Doreen, and everything, my keyboard player, Nikki V, and all the amazing stars I met along the way and performed with, There
were tons of pictures.
Tons of photos and tons
Joe is the kind of guy that he takes pictures everywhere he goes, and any show that we've done, like where we've been open acts or something, he would get an autograph. So take a picture. So all these pictures, I mean, it took a few years for us to compile all this, to write it. And even it was supposed to be done his 60th year, which was 2020. But I mean, how could we not document 2020? So we kept going.
Everybody documents in 2020. What else is there to do during the COVID period?
So we would, if it wasn't for COVID, we wouldn't have got the book done. But
the book was done, and all of a sudden we're going, here we are, it's COVID. We can't work. We haven't worked. We're sitting in the house and we're like, you know what? We can't stop here because we're going to have to talk about COVID. What were we doing during COVID? What was happening around us during COVID?
Our kitchen
concerts, we decided to do shows right here in the kitchen, and it was called our kitchen concert with a K, kitchen concert.
Oh, I get it. Yes, that had to be amazing. I would love to see you guys do a kitchen concert. And we got the pasta for you too. So
they're all online. We were drinking wine. We go in the refrigerator. Our dog was with us, just us. And we were getting sometimes 50,000 people sharing our shows.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. That's a lot of pasta to go around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Well, we were eating it, so we weren't giving any away at that point.
I can imagine you guys cooking and singing at the same time. And now for our next number.
And a little red vino.
Oh my gosh. You're making me hungry and thirsty at the same time. I'm going to grab some.
We want to eat all the time.
Yeah, I had some more interesting stories as well too. Maybe just pick a couple as well too from your book 0 to 60.
Oh, we had some. I mean, the stories are crazy. There's stories about management, different stories about the managers, about having problems, getting into pickles with managers. Lots of great stories of amazing people who really helped our career along, like the Fabulous Grease Band, Andre and Sorrell, the Duprees, just Gary U.S. Bonds. These are all stories that are in the book because I actually were involved with all these different people. And you know, Magilla. One of the funniest stories is I used to own a monkey.
Oh my gosh.
And his name is Magilla, and I'm not going to give it away, but Magilla did some really.
He's racy. He was racy.
He was very funny things. People laugh when they read that section. And then also, you know,
page 586.
586 in the book is our new revealing of one of our projects that we're going to be doing. And also we talk about a variety show, like our TV show. We want to take the kitchen concert, a variety show, and our fireside chat, which we have guests on and we talk to them. We want to take that to television. We want to do like, you know, something Netflix or something bigger than that, you know, HBO, that kind of thing.
So you're saying what fireside chat, is that like a sort of a podcast or a video cast or anything like that?
It's like an interview. We sit and we just bring people over that, you know, friends of ours, and we'll just, you know, colleagues that we work with, and we'll just interview them, and they'll talk about what they're doing. And so we just kind of go, it's random. We'll go live on, you know, Facebook. We have a big following on Facebook.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we go live.
We light the fireplace over here, and we put a little table out. We have some wine. We like wine. So we put some wine out, and we have our guests come over and we talk. It's kind of nice.
That is rather fascinating. And where can people, you know, check out the fireside chats? Also check out your books, Stiletto and the Saxman, Arminio Entertainment. Where can we find all that?
Oh, on our website. Well, that's probably backwards.
Can you see that?
I can see, yes.
Yeah, that's Arminio Entertainment at www.arminioentertainment.com. And you can go there. And if you look up Doreen Arminio, Joey Arminio, or Arminio Entertainment, YouTube will all day long, it'll come up.
Well, yeah, and if you go on our website, you'll see all pictures from the East Coast Music Hall of Fame Gala, and you know, pictures of a lot of people that we've worked with. Our calendar is on there where we're appearing. We also have like a link with playlists on YouTube of our kitchen concerts. So if you want to watch the kitchen concerts, you can see it from there.
And all our original music and our cover stuff is all on YouTube. If you click on it, you'll see one right after another. We just released a music video for Christmas.
Nice.
Which was our first music video. It's called Underneath the Christmas Tree. And it was written by Doreen, myself, and Tom Jacobson. And it's really exciting. Tom is our co-producer in Arminio Studios, which is where we know Frank. And we do the whole Arminio Studios, and we produce a lot of great artists.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Once again, where can we find your book, 0 to 60 at?
Yeah, right on our Arminio website. You go there, click on 0 to 60 there. They offer it in two forms, soft cover and hard cover. And the book's humongous. Vito Pacone from the Elegance said, I got your phone book in the mail.
Book?
I said, not only can you read it, but you could sit on it to get a little higher on your kitchen table.
It could be a weapon.
It could be a weapon.
Oh, I got some great ideas. I'll order the book. I'll raise myself, and if somebody's to attack, I'll throw the book. And of course, if we need a recipe book, we'll look through, and all kinds of use for the book. Once again,
right now we're searching for someone to promote the book more for us. Right now we're doing all our regular people and all our fans and friends, and we had a nice selling of the books for now. For the amount of money they're pretty expensive because we had them. They're produced right at the plant. And it goes right to you. So they have to add shipping and everything else. I can never carry these things.
We don't have them.
They're too big. You have to order them online.
Oh, you know something? I was going to order one myself and have one of you carry it. So it had to be good exercise. So.
We have to take corners. She takes a corner, I take a corner.
Good teamwork. I love that. We're here with the amazing multi-talented duo of Doreen and Joey Arminio here on the Mike Wagner Show, still on the Stacksman, author of the book 0 to 60 as well too. And we'd love to have you guys back on in 2022 and talk more as well. Keep us up to date. And just a few more things. What else can you expect from you guys in 2022 and beyond?
Well, we we just in the book, we actually came out with a cartoon that Stiletto and the Sax Man. You can see it on page 586. We had it. It's really kind of cool. So we're working a little bit on something with that.
Yeah, something like a Marvel type thing. We want to offer
comic
the
book,
idea.
yes.
Yeah,
comic
comic book, but with a superhero type thing. We want to go through, DC or Marvel. We're gonna be pursuing that, and our variety show. We want to get on TV because people just love being a part of us, and it seems, and we have so much fun. So everybody wants to have fun too. And lately, everybody are home. They really don't want to go out, but if they can go out, they will. But most likely, they've been a little leery. And the older folk want to be home, just like the old variety shows. Remember on Sunday night?
Yes, I remember Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Lawrence Welk, Hee Haw. It's like you'll go way back.
You want to just sit in front of the TV and join in, and that's what we're looking for.
And of course, sing along as well too. That's the best part. Sing along with the TV. I love it. Those are great. Yes.
And we are looking for people to work with us on that. So that's another thing. We have all these ideas. We have the book, we have the shows, we have the whole the meat of everything. We're just, anybody out there wants to has some ideas, wants to join in or produce or get behind it. That's cool too. Otherwise we're going to do it ourselves either way. So
and how can people reach you?
Well, we're on Facebook a lot, especially him. He's always on.
I'm always marketing. I'm marketing madman.
Joey Arminio on Facebook. I'm Doreen Arminio, and our website, you can always get
www.arminioentertainment.com. And that's eyes, ARMINIO.
And all right, our number and address, everything's on there.
All right, we'll certainly have people check you guys out. And who do you consider biggest influences in your careers?
Career. Oh, you have a lot of influences. Joey Arminio.
Well, thank you. That's wonderful.
You know what I did? I came from the school of Joey Arminio.
Yes.
We had a friend that he just passed a couple of years ago, Phil Senecola, and he taught Joey a lot of stuff. I don't know if you know Bobby Emmons of the Crosstones also taught him a lot about this business.
Don K. Reed,
and Joe really taught me everything about this business musically. A lot of different
Larry
artists.
Chance.
Larry Chance.
The Duprees and Tommy Patillo, Vito Pacone. He's just amazing.
They've all taken us under their wing and really have helped us.
Guy Valari from the Regents worked with me a lot with our studio and things. We had a lot in common. And of course, Larry Chance. We talk music and produce and things like that. So it was really, really cool.
I got a chance to sing backup for Larry's latest Christmas song this year. And Andre and Sorrell, they helped us develop our Vegas style shows, because that's what, I don't know if you know them, but they're fantastic. And that was an influence.
Big influence. And Frankie Sorrell was my cousin, so that helped. And I found that later in life. And one of my biggest breaks, which branched me out from just the oldies area, was Eddie Testa from the Eddie Testa band, and originally with Eddie and the Cruisers. Mm-hmm. And through his just generosity and kindness and taking the time to help me develop my skills as a saxophone player, I ended up playing with him and many of those artists, opening up for great artists like the Beaver Brown Band, the Eddie Testa Band, Willie Niles, just so many, Joe Bonanno, all these different groups. I was able to go through Eddie Testa, which was kind of neat.
Oh, that's so amazing as well. And what's the best advice you guys can give to anybody at this point?
Just be yourself.
Don't get into the music business.
Good advice. Good advice.
We're saying something serious, Joe. I think just go true to what you love, because, if you're trying to be somebody else, you're just going to be a bad copy. You just got to be yourself, and people are going to see that honesty in you, and they're going to like that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to let the business get the best of you. Try not to get bitter. Try to use love as your first, use love as your first, impulse, and give people the benefit of the doubt, but don't let people take advantage of you.
Don't compare yourself.
And don't compare yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's very important. And lesson out there, don't compare yourself to anybody. Once again, Doreen and Joey Arminio of Armino Entertainment, still out on the stacks, man. Also with the book, 0 to 60 here on the Mike Wagner Show. Guys, a very big thank you for your time. You've been totally amazing. Looking forward to having you on soon. Make sure you keep this up to date. Keep in touch. We'd love to have you back. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact you, where can people purchase or check out your goods?
Well, I feel like just go to our website, arminioentertainment.com. It'll lead you to all our YouTube, our book, our schedule, our email,
kitchen concerts,
our email, our kitchen concerts are there. It's all on the website. Yeah. And if you want, find us on Facebook, you can also do that through our website. So just arminioentertainment.com and you'll find us.
This year we're looking for many more summer concerts with the cameos and our own shows. Joey Arminio and the Family, Stiletto and the Saxman, and we want to, we're shooting for TV. We're shooting for the next level as something we really want to do. So I stress that because that's what we really want to do. We want to get out there and do some great originals and get on TV.
And we're definitely looking forward to it as well. And guys, a very big thank you for your time. You guys are totally amazing. Great couple. Looking forward to having you soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. We'd love to have you back on. We wish you all the best, and you guys have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley and I'm an American actress and a TV host, and I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.